That's the bloke they call Lucky. Poor wretch. Bad luck has caught up with him.
Damn it. Can I load back?
Yes.
I don't want Lucky to die. Oh shit. Ow. Jesus Christ.
Show what you're made of!
Do it! Fuck yourself! You want to try me?
I will say, in my defense, it would have gotten better if I was not so close with evaporating in the middle of combat. That would have been alright. Now my arm is gonna be jacked up, I bet. I took a fair number of swacks. But it's alright. I did this for Lucky. And armor's kit. No, it was a tailor's kit, because the only thing that's really fucked up was that. Everything else is good. Armor's kit. Anything under 90%? I'm good. Oh yeah, I want the book. I need your book. At least this one's just an enemy, so I don't have to worry about Lucky being dead.
Goodbye.
Well dressed, bandit. Oh wait, hold on. Discord chat, so I can look at my images, so I have my combos ready. Let's see what I want. Knee strike, mid now high, and stab, right, left. Stab, right. Stab, right, right. Okay, holy shit. I can't believe I actually fucked that up. I almost paid for it with my fucking life. Where are my fucking bandages? Thank you. I'm not in combat. Put the sword away. God damn. I fucked that up 6 ways from Sunday, my boy. Give me your shit. You don't deserve this. Hunting coat? I'll take both these. Fuck them. That's worth the money. I'm taking the bandages too. Jesus Christ. Did he punch right through my fucking helmet with that hammer? How bad's my gear? All my gear is still in good condition. I think it's just the squishy soft bits inside that got fucked. I could wear the hunting coat because it has better stats, technically speaking, but I feel like the Wanderer's Robe just looks drippier. Yeah, alright, I'm going to actually travel to the Devil's Den and then just sleep there. Because holy shit, am I fucking hurt. Well, maybe his weapon's good. I think he has like $300 at the weaponsmith. Where's your weapon, bro? There it is. Yeah. Tell you what, that shit punches right through the fucking armor. Yeah, I was trying to do that fucking combo and he just gave me a good old fucking bonk to the head. My goddamn
This
skull.
horse must have cost a pretty groschen.
You have no idea. I'm sleeping here for the night. Fuck off. You making noise back there? Good
Your
morning.
room's ready.
My room?
But of course,
Ah,
on the first floor,
thanks, innkeeper.
tread light.
I have a room. Thank God. Is there a bathhouse nearby? No? Is there a place I can at least wash off the fucking blood from my face? Yes. Is that a blacksmith shop?
God, these furry
The Lord be with you.
What do you...
See what I mean though? Like the battle longsword's cool and all, but then at the same point, what's the point? Why do I even have this?
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Give me the crafting equipment so I can see if I can make it better. I'm gonna see if I can upgrade Radzig's sword, and maybe that shit will be fucking legit. Yes, reforge Radzig's sword. Because now I have the secret of Henry's work. Or my father's work. I can't fuck this up. Fuck this up, I'm actually. To the anvil. Got that nice amber look to her. I can't see my sword, sir. I'm just going base purely off the sparks, because I can't see where the fuck I'm hitting.
I'll have to be careful. It's already pretty cocked up.
Oh, I can't see it. Am I fucking this up? I better have the worst possible condition. If it is, I'm not doing that. I can't fuck up my coffee twice.
You silly dog.
Alright, to the anvil. Please put it on top.
I hope I don't fuck it all up.
Let's rotate, shall we?
Sakra. I'm doing something wrong. And that's that.
It's just about to be actually atrocious. It's just about to be copper, and I'm about to kill myself. Yep, this shit's about to tell me copper. Ugh. It needs to be Henry quality. I refuse anything else. Gold quality? Alright, load back. Alright, I'm gonna go straight into a fight. Can't forget this. Draw a weapon, thank you.
I've been waiting. Show what you're made
I
of.
was really hoping to get rid of all.
Do it.
God damn. Is Henry the most badass motherfucker that ever lived? I think he is. Give me the book. And the money. Now let's go. Come on. It's right under the quest tipper, my guy. I don't think I'm gonna. Maybe I'll need it. Explorer, sure. Dead soldiers is fine. Better than fucking dead lucky or a dude with a fucking pipe that's not in my brain. Nah. No, they're dead. Is there any... No sign of the attackers? No? Very well. A cool little random encounter. Continue fast traveling. I guess I'll hold off on forging Redzig's sword until I can see what the fuck I'm hitting.
You have a kind.
Maybe? No, maybe. Actually, I'll do it again. I'll just save. Toledo steel before I forget. Maybe now that I'm let's see. I want to do. I need to have a little bit of a drinky do. Forge my father's sword. developers.
I'll have to be careful. He's already pretty cocked up.
Is it?
Ugh, rain. Just what we needed.
Peter back up a little bit, shall we? I blame the weather. It's the temperature.
I have to pay attention. I've almost loused it up.
Can't see. What do you mean?
That doesn't look good. A bit more and I'll fuck it up.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Maybe that's just for like Henry's standards. Because now he has like the new fucking thing. The new ability. Alright, back to the anvil, I guess.
Listen down again.
Damn it. I have to be careful not to ruin it. Now I just have to temper it.
Alright, let's hope I didn't fuck this up, I guess. I guess I don't quite understand the meaning of this. I feel like the axe is super easy. You can just hit him with like a small circle of like hidden aim for that again. But with the sword, it's just a straight line, and I can't see what the fuck I'm aiming at. Quality of 3. Is that worth it? You know... No, it's not. I'll hold off. I'll hold off for now. Maybe I'll try forging it again later. What are the stats on this one? Stab 128/135, blunt 41. I would like my sword to have a bit more blunt damage, but I think the Radzig version I made had like a crush of
Coming right
so it's
up.
just barely lower. But then again, I don't know about the speed.
This horse must have cost a pretty groschen.
It fucking did
Better.
not actually. It was given me for free like a year ago. You got food for me? Since he's upstairs, he's gotta be up here. Where's this fucking thing? In here?
You said you were going to tell me more about the Devil's former band.
Has the lost Liechtenstein surfaced yet?
I'm here, aren't I?
Anyway, only a few fellas out of the whole glorious pack survived the shitstorm, and it's not certain they are still alive. As far as I know, Matthew, Bahuta, Raniak, Janosch, and Eder survive. I only know where to find Bahuta. And maybe Matthew.
I already found Matthew. We can forget about him.
Why?
It seems he's taken a liking to robbing, and has his own band now. They tried to get me too.
Oh, I told you he was a fucker. Too bad. He could have come in handy. He was good at his trade.
Tell me about Bahuta.
Well, Bahuta, he was always in trouble. Angry as a dog and covered in bruises. He and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn. Just the two of them. Then they would make a terrible ruckus.
It sounds like you, but you said his brother was dead.
Yes, he died right before Bahuta's eyes. He dropped everything overnight and turned to prayer. As if he was scared of being next in line.
Where can I find...
At the rectory in Grunt. He helps out with the church.
I'll go over there and try to...
But be careful. Bahuta was never far from giving someone a Slavic who kept him from ending up on the gallows because of a fight. Oh, but he's already with the Lord.
What about the rest of the band? You mentioned more than one person.
You already found Janos and Ada. That leaves you with Raniek. Well, I cannot tell you where to find him.
Ah. In that case, I've already found Raniek too.
Oh, and where is he? Is he somewhere playing dice again?
He drowned.
He... what? Drowned? Where?
In shit. He was trying to escape through a latrine.
I told him he was going to end up in deep shit because of his gambling. But for it to come to this, oh.
Thanks. I'll go and look for them.
They may sound like a bunch of morons as I tell it.
Alright, so one dude left and he works at a fucking church. Because I'm the pillar of good conscience these days. Maybe I'll find a fucking forge to actually clean shit up. Still, I am quite sad. Oh, and Grund, too. They don't particularly enjoy my company there in Grund. Hopefully this won't be a problem.
Praise God.
Praise be Jesus.
Now and forever.
Excuse me.
That's right, I am. If you're here to right old wrong...
I don't need to right any wrongs. The devil sent me to see if you would rejoin his band.
He is free. Anyway, tell him I'm...
Why don't you want to go back?
I want to reform myself, to redeem myself before... There is no way to do that if...
I'd like to find the rest of the devil's...
Just Raniek.
I've already found...
May the Lord...
Are you not surprised?
Not in the slightest.
I'll be on my way.
Hold on. While you're here, God knows it.
We can. Though I don't know if it'll help anything.
Every soul can be reformed if it so desires and sincerely repents of its sins. Look at me. But I learned that it was the...
Why all of a sudden...
Come pray with me.
I gotta pray for this fucking...
Hey, how did you get involved with the devil anyway?
By accident. It was thanks to Jan Žižka.
So, you know Žižka too. Where from?
It's a long story. But if you came to the Devil's Den, I'd tell you all about it over a beer.
Nice try, lad, but I'm staying away from the drink. It's just not worth it. What do you think of the devil anyway?
I don't know. I don't know him very well yet.
It doesn't matter if you've known him a day, a year, or a lifetime. With the devil, you know who you're dealing with from the very first moment. So if you're hoping he's actually different, I can tell you right now, you're hoping in vain.
Where did you say you wanted to pray?
Right here, at my brother's grave.
Is that Slavek's grave?
You know my brother's name?
Aye. Kubienka told me about you both.
Aye, we were in the band together, but the priest was kind enough.
Was that important to you?
It was. When Slavik was killed and the band broke up, I didn't know what to do. Father Havel put a roof over my head and showed me a completely different life than I had known before then. Together with my brother, I buried my past here, and vowed over his grave that I would never harm another living soul.
This is where you want to pray for the devil?
Here is where I found reconciliation and peace of mind. Where else should I pray for the devil to find his own?
Why did you decide to leave everything behind and start a new life here?
Because of my brother. He was completely overcome with horror. I never thought he could be so scared.
But you must have been used to seeing death.
He did not fear death, but what comes next? He knew the kind of life he had led, and everything he was responsible for. Now he's paying for it. It may be foolish, but I believe that if I reform myself before the Lord God, he might forgive Slavik too.
Don't you want to...
That's not up to me. He has to...
Too bad.
I thought you said you wanted to pray for the devil.
Oh. Aye, all right.
Yes, aye, but it's Latin, so listen carefully and repeat after me. Pater Noster, qui isn't careless, sanctify cater, or no man's tomb. Adventure ad rectum to whom, fet voluminous to her, seek it, inhale it, enter her. Your turn now. I did. I can't.
You're saying it Pater Noster. Qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum. Adveniat regnum tuum. Fiat voluntas tua. Sicut in celo et in terra.
All right, I know the rest. Panem.
Amen.
Exactly. That's all I can do for the devil.
If I kept doing that, do you think he would have learned that he's not fit to be a priest and followed me out? But I'm not too keen on pulling a man away from the church just to fucking go kill people with me. Oh, yes, my son? Good morning again, my son. What about you? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest there. Rynek or whatever your fucking name is. I can't remember the name. This is about all we're gonna get. Pardon me.
I'll be right there.
Down below. Down below. What do you mean?
Good day, Henry. Seems you'll finally get a wash.
Good doggy. Good boy.
I really do get it.
Heard them too.
Don't tell me you're afraid of a little storm, Hans.
Me? Never. I just don't want to get soaked.
I didn't realize that was something I could respond to until it was nearly too late. Is that guy upstairs?
You got.
Oh, the gang.
I apologize.
Yeah, me too. Looks like the gang's
Was at the
all
fair
here.
in Pitcho.
Your hand cannons have done it.
But we shot that mare beautifully. The devil himself couldn't have aimed any better, and he's skilled with hand cannons.
How long have you been a warrior?
I was supposed to be a carpenter. Then I lost my master's money playing dice, so I had to run away. Then I came across a group of mercenaries, and they hired me. Once I got a taste of money,
Who taught you how to fight?
No one. I was absolutely awful. But I could drink their command under the table, so they let me stay with them. I learned the rest as I went along.
That commander, was it the devil?
No. I only met the devil once they stop paying, or you run out of things to steal. it's best to go and try your luck elsewhere.
That's exactly what happened when they captured the devil.
More or less, but I think he understands. You see? That's mercenary honor.
What honor?
Exactly.
Interesting.
Why were you the only one of your band who tried to save the devil?
I don't think I could sleep easy if they actually executed that old bastard. Fuck, I know the devil better than I know my own old man. And he still owes me groschen from our last raid. And I take that seriously.
How do you know Zizka?
I think I know him from the ambush near Prague.
Who did you ambush?
His men actually ambushed us. Actually, the outcome was quite similar. They jumped us at a bend. Before we knew it, blood was spilled. They killed our whole band. I was the only one to survive.
Just you? How so?
I was so fucked up that as I cocked my crossbow, the bowstring broke off and slashed my hands.
And you still have both of them?
Saint Bibiana must have been watching over me. My gloves came off, revealing bloody gashes on my palms, like Christ himself. I reckon they had fun watching me jump around, curse and flail my arms, so they can.
That's cool.
Earlier, you mentioned a bunch of peasants taking up arms against Sigismund.
Aye. But
How are they trying to fight Sigismund?
do not imagine anything too grand. Some time ago, they raided a supply caravan heading to Sigismund's camp. Then the very same supplies turned up with the hungry families in Miskovitz. They are doing a good job. But if they keep stepping...
We could use a band like that.
I agree. But Zizka was against it. You saw it yourself. I promised I would not look for them.
So, what are we gonna do?
Well, I'm not going to...
Do you know
From what I know, they mostly hang around Miskovitz. It seems the
password?
Fuck. The fox is in the henhouse.
The fox is it? What am I supposed to...
Go to the herb woman in Miskovitz.
Why her?
I suspect she's working with them. I have a feeling she might be the way to get to that. Try telling her the pattern.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say to him. Right, is that actually a quest for me now? No, it's not. Okay, thank God. So talk to Zizka. I'm not doing that. I will, however, go talk to the Dry Devil and everyone else. Is Godwin still out there? He is. Hello, Mr. Godwin.
I heard you fought in the Battle of Kosovo. Is that true?
Why wouldn't it be?
I heard it was a horrible massacre, and there were no survivors.
Horseshit, lad. That's just horseshit. It was a massacre. Aye. A terrible slaughter. But the other side lost many men as well.
So how did it happen? Tell me. I don't think I can quite imagine such a massive battle. How many soldiers were there?
Countless, lad. I'd never seen so many take the field. At least 10,000 men on our side. And Sultan Murad must have had at least twice as many with him.
Jesus.
And where did you fight?
Or in the saddle. I'm a nobleman, after all. But I lost 3 horses under me. So in the end, I also fought on foot. Most of us mercenaries were on the left flank, under the command of Vladko Vukovic. But he soon got wounded, and the men began to flee. I mean, if it wasn't for Nicholas Gabriel, we wouldn't be talking here today.
And who was that?
The commander of our company. A born warrior, and a good friend. In fact, Zizka reminds me of him a bit sometimes. In any case, the fact that Gabriel had taken a command at that point meant our flank did not buckle, and the Ottoman rabble did not cut us to pieces as we fled.
So how did the battle go?
Lord forgive me, but it went to shit.
Could you be more specific?
Specific? Well, I only know what people said after the battle. When you're in the midst of it, you don't see what's happening around you.
Which was?
Well, it's hard to describe. Attacks are followed by retreats, and between that, only fatigue and dust.
So what happened?
When the battle began, the Serbian cavalry crushed the Turkish left flank. It looked good for us, but alas, that was just the beginning. Soon, we got ours too. We fought valiantly, but they pushed us back, and in the meantime, they hit our center. The Sultan's Janissaries attacked us there. Damn devils, and raised all hell. Rivers of blood soaked the ground.
How could you survive something like that?
You can't give up, and death isn't an option. But then a rumor spread that Prince Lazar had fallen, and everything began to crumble. But he was a tough old warrior of the Nemanjic royal blood. He wouldn't give up just like that. With an arrow in his eye, he climbed his horse and rode straight for the Sultan. That's how he saved us. The battle then lasted until evening. But no one had the strength to force the enemy to retreat.
So who won
in the end?
The battle lasted all day. And in the end, no one knew who had won, because both sides left the field. Only later did we find out. Prince Lazar had fallen there alongside all his Serbian nobility. Still later came the news that Lazar had been captured and executed by the Turks the day after the battle.
They executed a prince?
Aye. They beheaded him, because someone had slit their Sultan's throat like a piglet.
So you didn't win?
It's hard to say. We held our own against the odds and survived. Only without their prince, it was just a matter of time before Serbia fell into the new Ottoman Sultan's lap. Fortunately, I didn't stick around to see it. All the same, even as I'm telling it, it strikes me what an adventure it was. I suppose time heals all kinds of shit. In the end, you forget the bad things. And yet, I can only thank God that Nicholas Gabriel was there.
Your captain?
Aye, him. We actually became friends.
He did?
Aye, really. A memory of the good man who saved my...
Please show me that swordsman.
I'd be glad to, my friend.
Is it because it's too late? Yeah, that might be it. Alright, let me take a nap, shall we?
Do you like it? You want another?
I should have a wreath over my door. That's what they said. Downstairs? Basement. Spooky. What's down here? Armor. We just keep all our decent equipment down here. Horse armor too. All sorts of clothes in here. Jesus Christ. That's a hard lock there. It doesn't even say this is a private area. I can just loiter in here. Villainies Brigand. Nah, it's worse than mine. Looks cool though. Alright, I don't need to pay that. Where's my bedroom? Oh wait, did I ever talk to the guy? I don't think I talked to him.
I apologize.
Yeah, you should. What the fuck do you think, bro? Nope, flex my tired hand. Thank you.
Your room's ready.
My room?
But of course. It was ordered by your friend Zizka.
Ah,
On the first floor, right in the corner.
thanks, innkeeper.
Tread light.
I have a question.
Ask away.
You don't seem like an ordinary innkeeper to me.
And what else would I be?
Oh, come on. And full of rogues on top of that.
Me?
And honest to God...
How dare you?
Ah, stop with the mummery. You think I want someone sniffing around here?
All right then. Pretending to be... If you ever find any...
I reckon the two of us will get along just fine.
I'm glad to hear it.
Christ, this day is never ending.
First floor,
How about we move to the road towards Boleslav?
It's not a bad idea.
Is there... Is this my room? No, it is not. You said first floor right in the corner, right? Pardon me.
Spit it out. It's just that I know someone there.
What do you need?
I am.
You did say first floor in the corner, right?
My brother.
I'm not fucking high, am I? Definitely not sleeping in here. That's the basement. Do I have a bed? Or is this the...
I'm sorry.
my bed?
Christ! Pardon me.
Oh, I see. Wait,
Hi.
that looks
She once did me in Raysack for a week or so when we were on the run. She isn't there anymore, is she? Paris got rid of her. Never found out why.
How come these guys have rooms?
She's fucking mad.
What's she up to?
Or is this my bed?
I forgot what it's called. Anyway,
Oh, I see.
Innkeeper, have you got anything to eat?
Oh yeah, there you go. Found it. I just fucking donked the shit on my fucking mic. Hope that wasn't too bad. I wish this was better. It was pretty good.
DL. I laughed. I didn't know what to do.
I'll sit. Why not? I'll read. I'll study a bit before going to bed. I have another new book to read. Then sleep. Sleep for a few hours. Go downstairs, eat some food, and then I should probably go talk to fucking Rose. See what she's up to. Also, he said the first floor. I would like to point out this is most certainly not the fucking first floor. Are we gonna mention that at all? to anyone?
God be with you, Godwin.
Ooh, yeah, look at that. Oh, wait, I need food. Hey, kitchen. I'm not. Wait, did he call me Godwin? I had the option to respond. That needs to be a bigger UI, I feel like.
And what can I get
I ate
for
too much.
you?
Hilarious. Well, live and learn, I suppose. Godwin. Teach me move, Godwin.
Please show me the...
Why not? I'd be happy to show it to you. Oh, at any rate, you need to be quick and thorough. Because for once, you aren't attacked. When you knock it aside, you open up space for a deadly blow. Now come and try it a few times.
Oh dear. Such a nice day it was, eh, Henry?
As you say, man proposes, weather disposes.
Try saying that to Godwin.
That's fine.
Not the one just outside here.
Have a bit of wine before I hit the road, right? Bless you.
What's gotten into you? What's your problem?
Nothing.
Like your fucking
I can't talk to Zizka. Adder?
I'd like to get better with...
Tylko jedną, przyjacielu. Tnij tak szybko, żeby wróg nie zdążył zrobić uniku. Ale przede wszystkim... Nikt...
Well, even if I don't know... Sir Vaculin, you've had an exciting life.
Bien sûr. Your interest is gratifying and quite understandable.
Where does the name Brabant?
That is simple. My compatriots call me that. One day, I shall tell you about my place of birth, but I am sure. Or would you rather hear how I saved the King of France?
How did you save the King of France?
With Providence as my guide, mon ami. I came to the court from the field of battle to bring news of our victory, because, and remember this, the bearer of good news is always rewarded and cherished. But the king was in a bad mood. Maybe I thought the news of...
How could you tell him if he didn't want to be disturbed?
Ha! I climbed up to his balcony and into his chambers to surprise him with the joyful tidings.
You broke in.
And lo and behold, the king was writhing and gasping on the floor, overcome by one of his fits. Wasting not a moment, I dashed over to him and unblocked his throat, thus saving his life. In return, the king bestowed on me the title of a chanson, or cupbearer, and other generous gifts. And I then spent a while in his service at court. Unfortunately, though, even the king's favor does...
Arezzo sounds interesting.
And so it was. That is where I earned my knighthood from the great Enguerrand de Concy himself, the commander of our Naples campaign. Enguerrand arranged his forces for battle, and I was put in charge of one of the cavalry units. Out of nowhere, the enemy appeared on our unprotected flank, and Enguerrand set me to... But I saw a gap in the enemy's main phalanx. I sounded the charge and sped forwards.
Wasn't that rather risky?
Un chevalier français fears nothing.
I reckon King Sigismund would think otherwise after Constantinople.
That was completely different. Alors, I caught them by surprise. I hacked my way to their standard and broke through all the way to the enemy's reservoirs. My attack sowed confusions in the enemy's ranks that encouraged the overlords who raced to join me, scattering everything in their path. And that is how we won the famous victory at Arezzo. Seeing that the force that was supposed to protect them had been routed. The city then surrendered to us. No doubt you had no inkling at Maleshov what a knight you had the honor to meet. And of course my feats on the field of battle do not end there.
I don't really want to fight this dude.
Thank you for telling me this.
At your service.
Tell me about...
Quite far. From Bohemia, you would go to Bamberg and then follow the river Main until it joins the Rhone. Then you sail down the Rhone until it reaches the sea. And there, between the river and La Flandre, you will find Brabant, with its wealthy cities. Anvers, Bruxelles, Louvain, and many others. But those three cities are the equal of Paris, Rome, or your Prague. Both the Dukes of Burgundy and the Imperial Princes would like to annex our land to theirs, because its flourishing trade has made it rich. But like everywhere else, you can only come into wealth by birth or by...
Thanks for sharing your story. What do you think of our band of outcasts?
Well, I cannot say I expected to end up in this kind of company. I am more used, but a man must accept his destiny as it comes.
How do you get on with Sir Hans?
Oh, young Lord Chapon may be inexperienced and hot-headed at times, but he's the one of the few here who knows how to play chess. And I have a great respect for chess players. Needless to say, he has not managed to beat me yet. Godwin and Jishka can also play. And that devil in press clothing beat me. Merde.
Have you met Godwin?
The priest who is very skilled with a sword. In addition, he can play chess, and in drinking wine, he beats even the best Frenchmen. A man of talents. Or perhaps, the devil is behind it.
I want to know where to talk to you. Where is you? Sandro, my boy. No? Can't talk to you? Alright, let's go talk to the... no. Let's go talk to Rose first, see what she's got to say. Give her some of this fat. Because apparently I overate like a motherfucker. Rose, you were... She was... somewhere? Near the edge. We'll figure it out when I get there. Random dude. Oh. Yeah, right.
A stranger? What the fuck are you doing here?
Is something wrong?
I'd say so. Let me explain. Who have we? Foreigner died,
Wait!
Mine! Ha!
I'm not wearing my fucking armor.
Fucking dog! I'll be down with you in a flash. We're gonna gut you, poor son!
I should be wearing my armor. Well, it'd be like that sometimes. It's alright, I'll just take a bath. Still a little disappointing, but not too surprising. Alright, where is... It's not a location, which is a bit upsetting. I think it was somewhere on this side, maybe? We'll just have to try it. I probably should have just ran so I could actually witness what I just walked through. Oh well.
You silly doggy.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
She was in the richer part of town, next to a wall, if I'm not mistaken.
Hear tidings of what is happening in our city. It is better to learn with a true meister like me.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Come and take a look.
It was this way. I remember this. I'm only going to see this chick because her dad was captured, so I wonder if there's any like unique dialogue. Right, then I go here. And then I keep following this path. Around the giant church thing. That I'm kind of surprised hasn't played a bigger role in the game yet. Yep, right here. New marker.
Whoa.
You guys aren't wearing the right colors. Who are you people? Soldier.
Greetings. How can...
Where are the root hearts?
No idea. They haven't been here for quite some time.
Thanks.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Bloody hell.
Interesting. Kind of glad I came over here. I would like to wash up though, so I don't get off and killed.
Easy. Good horse.
Excuse me?
God bless.
This horse must have cost a pretty
I should have washed in this.
groschen.
Oh, I can do it now. Cool. HP, thank you. Alright, now back in the armor. And back to the Devil's Den. So the retards are gone. I was hoping to play with my baby girl. Speaking of baby girl. Hey kiddo, you waking up? Yeah. Okay. Hi. You want me to make some ramen? He said yeah. You don't trust me? Are you gonna get up to make food? No? Someone's gonna have to, or I'll starve and I'll have to burn the house down. I'll be fine.
Good day.
So you want me to make ramen? No? You're very confusing.
That ocean adder are back, so that's a reason to celebrate. Are you drinking with us?
Let's have a toast to that.
Toast? Nah, we get drunk like hogs.
To pytam się jej, czy nie chce wskoczyć na konika.
Ada, for fuck's sake.
A wiesz co ona mi na to?
She says she don't understand shit, huh?
Shut the fuck up, both of you.
A co ty taki wrażliwy?
Did Henry take his sweet time with a rope? Or are you this stupid from birth and I just forgot?
Nah, he's thicker now. If Henry let him choke any longer, he'd be drooling on his shirt.
Chcesz mordę?
Shut up! Fucking hell.
What biting your arse, devil, huh?
I wanted to say I'm glad you and Ada are back. But I don't feel like it anymore.
No to my się sami napijemy. Na zdrowie!
Yeah! To us!
You should raise a toast to Henry. You'd be dead if it wasn't for him.
Leave it be. You needed men, so I got them.
Don't be modest. You saved those arseholes' hides. They won't even thank you.
Shishka's right, you ungrateful bastards. That we should all thank Henry for bringing us to the same table again. So, to Henry.
To all of us.
I hope it not fuck up again soon.
To us and to Henry. He's one of us now.
I glad to drink to that.
To Henry.
Za tę śliczną cycatkę z łaźni.
Only then? You have more, no?
Tell us about it, Henry. What happened?
I also found Matthew, but he grew tired of your pack. He prefers robbing old crones by the road.
Zdradziecki, zapluty szczur. Jeśli wejdzie mi w drogę, zatłukę go, kurwa, jak świnie!
What did he say?
Nothing nice, I'd imagine. But he forgot to add, Kurva!
What about the rest?
And Raniek is dead.
Somebody rammed dice down his throat.
Not quite. But it was Dice that paid him back in the end.
Kurwa! Dał słowo, że tym razem na pewno wygra. Ale znamy się jak łyse konie. Miałem go lepiej pilnować.
Don't feel bad, hey? He not want help and he don't deserve it. What about the rest?
And Bahuta, he has decided to redeem himself, so he could pass the Lord's judgment.
Co za jełop. Nawet Bóg ma go w dupie. Ha!
He got to try hard. Wake up before sunrise, pray, give up meat and beer, and the womans. Fuck, poor bastard.
That's it. That's everyone.
So, we are the only ones?
Unfortunately. But the best remained.
So, to loyal brothers in arms.
Yeah, to us! Long live us!
The beer's flowing like water.
W moim ogródeczku rośnie różyska. Napój mi, Maniusiu, mego kunicka. Nie chcę, nie napoję, bo się kunia, kurwa boję. Bo się kunia, kurwa boję, bom jeszcze młoda!
Nice. We also have one like that.
To teraz ty, młodzieniaszku, dawaj!
What did he say?
He say you sing now.
I'd be delighted. Underneath our windows, water flows so clear. Take my little horse there and water him, my dear. I won't water him, though. No, I can't anymore.
Cudownie! Pięknie! Henry, my friend, Janusz love you. A mnie nie? You most, my sweet other. No to wypijmy za to!
What did he say?
We drink to that!
I literally have no idea what the fuck this dude's saying.
Of course we'll drink.
Two last drop, Henry. That is the way. You tell us some story, eh?
Fellas,
No, my rep.
I could not say it better. Amen!
Ah, rep lost. Damn, I drink so much.
oh, kurwa. I feel like shit.
I was expecting... Only problem with watching the trailers I've noticed is that a lot of these fucking cutscenes, I'm like, oh, this is when it happens. And then it doesn't. And I'm like, I don't know what to do now.
How is my favorite guy?
Good, good.
That is good.
At least I'm not hungover anymore. That was the fastest hangover recovery I've ever seen in my life.
So, how did you...
Honestly, I've no...
Aye. Well, Janos and Adder didn't spare you.
You always drink like...
Almost always. The mornings are hard, but at least you clear your head. And often your stomach, too.
I'd like to learn a new...
Why not? And since it's you, if you're a good lad, I'll show you one of my best tricks with a sword. Or how to quickly send the bastard who's against you to the devil! But it can only be done with a sword. And what's more...
Can't be done with a shield? If I'm not gonna have a shield, wouldn't I just want to know the fucking longsword version? I'm not paying for something I'll never use.
Now that your band is back, can we finally start something?
Aren't you a feisty one? But if you...
I'm not paying for something I'll never use. Not that I'm low on cash, but... You know how it goes. Zizka... Where are you, my friend? He is above.
I bring bad news from Kuttenberg. Eric's so fortunately we saved most of the people.
Fuck. Where are they now?
Samuel and the rabbi took those who survived to Colleen.
Shit. We have to find Dry Devil and Capon. Come on, there's no... Right, gentlemen. I think it's clear to all of you what a shitty fucking mess we're in. We were caught off guard at Rabosh.
And they nearly fucking kill us all.
Yes, and they attacked the Jewish quarter.
Thanks a lot for reminding me. I almost forgot.
At least Henry here and Kubienka got most of the people out.
That's true. Good work, men. How did it all go down?
To tell the truth, we were lucky as hell. We got there before it all started in earnest. That's why we managed to get those people out.
Lucky my arse. We gave those bastards a thrashing. They thought they'd loot and torch the whole place, but we scared them shitless.
It is nice that you found my people's suffering so entertaining. But what I want to know now is how you all intend to avenge them.
Well, what do you have in mind?
We shouldn't give up. That's the main thing.
Except that Sigismund has the League of Lords and a whole fucking army. And what do we have? Fuck all! Come on, lads. Jobst will bring his army soon. It'd be fucking mad to try on anything big before that.
It might take weeks for them to arrive. Von Berghoff will have found and caught us by then. We have to get rid of Von Berghoff. It's because of him that we're in the situation we're in, after all.
You mean in the shit, Sir Hans? No need to mince words.
Von Berghoff's too powerful. We don't stand a chance against him. But it was Eric who led the attack on the Jewish quarter. He's the one we should strike at.
But that wouldn't do us much good. Besides, who knows where the bastard is now? No, Sir Hans is right. We should get rid of Von Berghoff.
That fucker is Sigismund's right hand. So we'll chop it off.
Why kill him? You know what ransom we can get for that bastard.
Are you all fucking daft? Von Berger was holed up in Malashov, so unless any of you can fly, we can't get to him.
Oh, that's true. To take a cost like that, we'd need a dozen men, ladders, and maybe also a trebuchet or cannon.
There's no maybe about it. We'd certainly need a cannon.
So we steal the one von Berghoff used at Nebakov.
Well, why don't we just steal all the silver from the Italian court and buy our own, eh? Use your head before you open your mouth.
Hang on. Maybe Janosch's idea isn't all that bad.
How do you mean?
I recently sent Catherine to spy on Sigismund's military camp near Opatovitz. She told me Von Berghoff has his cannon stashed away there. But it seems things are getting a bit out of hand there. So the Prague regiment he's in charge of is going to move it to Sedlec. And it might not be that well guarded along the way.
Good idea. We'll wait till they set out and attack them.
Hold your horses. It won't be that simple. There's 1,000 things that could go wrong. What we need is for one of us to get amongst the Pragas, so he can keep an eye open and tell us when they're moving out.
And if we succeed, what then? There's 5.5 of us. Even with a cannon, that's not enough to take Malashov.
There's not much we can achieve on our own.
But show me the fool who'd want to join us.
There's always a few mercenaries around, right?
And how are you going to pay them, eh? I sure as fuck haven't got the coin.
That's enough! Von Berghoff has to die. Painfully, and above all, as soon as possible. And if there are not enough of you, this might help.
Well, well. That's a sight for sore eyes. Why the fuck didn't you show us that earlier? We could have saved ourselves a lot of blathering.
We really appreciate it, son. Believe me.
And we won't mind if you got a couple more purses like that.
If you will permit, monsieur, I might be able to contribute. I know a few mercenaires in this part. They may not be la cavalerie royale, but for such a purse, they will gladly tear Malashov down stone by stone.
Ah, a company of mercenaries, a surprise attack, and a cannon in reserve. We could do something with that, couldn't we?
No, not so fast. We don't have the cannon yet.
Then we'll fucking get it. We'll find a good spot for an ambush and send someone into the camp to spy on them. What about you, Henry? You'll get yourself recruited into the Prague regiment, and when they take the cannon to Sedlec, you'll send us a message via Catherine.
Do you want me to? Oh, I love you too. You getting up? Yay. I'm loving you.
Me again? Well, at least I'll see Catherine.
Well, now, has the youngster here fallen in love?
That's settled then. Henry will go to the camp. Catherine will tell you all you need to know. You'll find her in the bathhouse there. In the meantime, Ada here can go to Malashov and find out how von Burkhoff and his people are stationed there. But look, don't touch.
Za kogo ty mnie kurwa masz?
A lot of soldiers need a lot to eat. We'll have to stock up.
I'll go hunting. This tavern's a bit crammed for my liking as it is.
And what are we going to do?
We're going to prepare a warm welcome for the Pragas.
What do you say, Sir Hinek?
Well, what the fuck are you all sitting here for? Didn't you hear? The fun's about to start!
Henry, come here. I need to talk to you. Henry, my most faithful friend.
Uh-oh. That sounds a bit too friendly for my liking. You need something, don't you?
Me? Never. But you do. You need to relax a bit. Let your hair down. So it occurred to me, you might like to go hunting with me.
Poaching, you mean?
Poaching's what commoners do, not me. Come on! We promised Zhishka we'd find some meat for the mercenaries, didn't we?
That's a good idea, actually.
I found this great spot. I thought you might like to come with me, have a drink, chat, and do some hunting. What's more, it's on the way to Sigismund's camp.
Let's go then.
Great! Sadly,
I'm not the greatest archer, so... If we're traveling, I'm traveling with this.
And what can I get for you?
This horse must have cost a pretty groschen.
It was actually free. I haven't fed my dog in a minute. I'll feed him as soon as we part. Just don't forget, viewer. Adder's actually pissed drunk. Do I have liquor on me? Not in here. Horse? Horse has one fine wine. Hopefully that'll be enough.
ah, can you smell that? Freedom!
I smell a big roe deer. Maybe even a stag.
How about a wager on who kills more game?
I'd rather not. You know how it ends up when we make bets.
If you're talking about the cock-up at the pond.
No, I meant that bet back in Ratai. When we made a bet to see who could bag more hares, remember?
Well, of course I do. I won.
It wasn't my day, but I still came out of it better than you. Or have you forgotten about the Cumans who caught you and tied you to a tree?
Aye. That's something I'd rather forget. It wouldn't happen to us now, though. We're far too experienced. It's not long ago we were brawling in a tavern, and now look at us. It's amazing how much we've been through together.
And how many adventures we still have ahead of us, eh?
I hope so. But to be honest, conquering Malashov and capturing von Burgov, I hope Zhishka has a foolproof plan.
Don't worry. It's nothing we can't handle.
And when we tell our story in some tavern, the lasses will be falling at our feet.
Don't you think you should take a break from the lasses? Remember how it turns out. A jealous husband nearly drowned you once.
Bloody arse and balls.
Yeah, and after that, there was the hacked-off butcher.
You mean when I was courting Carolina? That was your fault. You were feeding me the wrong verses.
Oh, sorry about that. But I hope you won't be so busy with wenches you forget your old mates.
No chance of that. The world's full of pretty wenches. But a good friend.
This is so sweet.
Once you find one, you have to hold on to him. You remember what I told you before the humans caught me, don't you?
Something about minions, wasn't it? It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
That's right. And I'd say you're a lot more than just my minion these days. But that's enough chat. It's still a fair way to the camp. How about we go a bit faster?
Let's go.
My brother. Hans Capon. I have a terrible feeling he's gonna get captured again.
Wait, can you hear that? There are people in the camp.
Alright, there's quite a few people actually.
Bloody hell. Soldiers. Sigismund's men, judging by the colours. Shit, and there's a dead body. Over there.
Go
by
to
the
hell!
tree.
Alert!
A local...
To arms!
You haven't a chance, bastard!
What do you want?
You should have fucking...
Dead!
Come on, then.
Quick! Hardly even hurt, eh?
Sure. Maybe. Maybe. Could be. I would not doubt it. Maybe that's what we get out of it. I'm looking forward to Robin. Yep. I'm still recording, so. Hear ye, hear ye.
And that's that. If you weren't so foolhardy, we could have made a plan and taken them out by stealth.
Well, does it matter?
I suppose you're right.
What now? Make camp and go hunting?
I don't know. I seem to have lost my mood for it. But we promised to bring some meat, didn't we?
Oh, these fellas were just skinning a doe.
All right. We'll go together.
Of course.
All right. You take...
Poor Capon. He just wants a rest, man. Capon, you doing okay, buddy?
Shh, shh, shh. It's all right.
Me? Oh, of course. I was like, why are you shushing me, bro?
Go!
Might as well enjoy the bats before I go. Off to certain doom, because for some reason when I go over to Sigismund camp
What do you want?
My body is in need of rest.
Certainly.
I've heard the girls here can work.
Don't worry. Once my girls get their hands...
I can't wait.
Excellent.
I'll gladly pay.
Excellent. You'll find exact...
Next time, just do what you want to me, and that's that. I prefer when a fella leaves here satisfied.
Yes, thank you, dog. You can quit yelling.
Here, Mutt.
You in fucking, I don't even know how long.
I can't just leave this lying around. What luck?
Where did I put those towels?
Look what I have for you.
There you go. I'm at 100% nourishment, so I won't eat, but... I'll have a spot of wine as well for my charisma buff. Never mind, I can't drink from this. I'm a liar. You just off in the woods somewhere. Alright, now I have to go enlist at Sigismund's camp, because that sounds like the best idea. I do feel bad for Capon though, he was just trying to have fun. I feel like this is only... Goddamn, how did I get him up that high? I feel like this is a terrible idea. That one's believable. That other one, he's up there pretty tall. Hello, my son.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
God be with you.
Maybe. I'm terrible still.
I'm telling you, ain't
What are you doing,
I?
you whistler?
Your men smack.
I know you.
Me?
Now, where we know us from?
We met at the council meeting in Kuttenberg.
Again, but why you not here?
Because of Sigismund. I wanted to serve him.
If you say, but I not believe it. Takaroj!
So,
Why should I have? That bitch deserved what she got. And she even thought what she did was a righteous thing.
once was enough. The girls have been
I suppose so, but I don't feel the satisfaction I expected. I feel a bit relieved that it wasn't because of me that Alice... Although, in a way, it's almost worse.
I know, but look at it from the other side. You were the instrument of God's punishment. And nobody else is going to die because of that hag anymore.
True. But how am I alone the instrument of God's punishment? Without you, we wouldn't have found out anything. So once again...
Oh yeah, hey, before we just skip over that.
Ah, there you are.
Henry? What are you doing here?
Zizka sent me. Is there somewhere we can talk? In private, I mean.
Oh, by Christ. Oh, you've come up with another plan, haven't you? All right. But you better come this evening. We're too easily seen right now.
Alright, meet up with her later. So what do I do in the meantime? Do I just find a place to sit and loiter? Well, it's only like a little bit of time, so. Unless...
God. Ah. What can I do?
The bathmaid's in a military camp.
You can say that again. Sometimes I have to drive those
So the bath...
Not so much, unfortunately. Nobody's... And that's nothing but trouble.
Who's causing trouble?
Everybody. But the Hungarians and when they're in a good mood and have some coin, they can even be quite nice. Then when they're thirsty and...
So the noble...
Everyone comes here. But we do like seeing the nobles more. And they like taking 2 girls at once.
And do they at least pay twice as much, then?
Oh, do they ever. When the girls really make an effort, even 3 times as much.
Damn.
I need a...
And what
I'd like to get...
my girls know.
What I really need right now is a little taste of paradise.
Excellent.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent.
So it's more expensive at the which makes sense. Might as well fuck to pass the time, right?
Oh, I always get hungry after a fuck like that. I'll go and find something to
Ugly as
eat.
shit. That's crazy. That fuck that. Have some standards. Jesus.
I'm here.
Come.
Where's that?
Stop asking.
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone sees us here, they'll think you're just another customer. And relax a bit.
I think there was something with her romance here. Catherine, there you go. Tavern. Side quest for Henry. Okay, so it's just another side quest. Okay.
You're as stiff as if you were waiting to be branded.
What the fuck did that... To tell the truth, I'm doing the opposite. I'm as stiff. I'm going soft? Let's not say that.
All right. But you could have warned me.
Come now, Henry. Don't say you've never had your back scrubbed by a woman.
I have, yeah, but... It's just different with you. It feels a bit weird. After all we've been through together.
Oh, come now. You don't have to be bashful in front of me. Even about what I think I see in that tub.
Well, the water is pretty cold.
Of course it is. So, tell me quickly what you're doing here before you shrivel up entirely in the water.
Let's cover that.
You say Zizka sent you.
That's right. It's about von Bergov's cannon and the Praggers who have it. I hear they're going to move it to Sedlets.
Aye, they have it. What of it?
We want to steal it on the way.
Have you all gone mad? Do you know how dangerous that is?
I know. That's why Zizka sent me here. I'm supposed to infiltrate the Praggers and make sure everything goes smoothly.
So what do you need me for?
Information. When are the Praggers going to take the cannon to Sedlets?
That's what you're supposed to find out, isn't it? But it looks like they got held up for some reason. Sometimes I hear them complaining they should have been long gone by now.
Interesting.
Where's the cannon now?
In the upper part of the camp where all the local captains have their tents. They've put up a palisade around the entire hilltop. And the guard at the gate doesn't let just anyone in. And what's more, they say the whole camp's gunpowder store is there.
And you think it's in the storehouse there?
That's the only place it can be. I haven't seen it anywhere down here, but they won't let me into the upper part.
Do you know anything about the cannon?
Not much. I've heard they call it the Finger of God, and it costs a fortune, but that's all.
Who's in charge here?
That's a pretty complicated question. But in a nutshell, there are 3 main captains here. They run the whole camp. Sigismund is holed up in Sedlets with his toadies and doesn't take much of an interest in what's going on here. The Cumans are under the command of a fellow called Chertan. Then there is Grozaf, who runs the camp. And then there are the Praggers, led by Dietrich Katz.
This Katz. Who is he?
He's in charge of the Prague Artillery Regiment. You should know him, in fact. It was him and his men who attacked Nabakov that time.
That Horson who nearly killed us all.
Calm down. You'll get your revenge soon enough.
Do you have any idea how I could infiltrate the Praggers?
The best thing would be to join up. There are never enough men. But it won't be as easy as it might seem. They won't let you go up and see cats just like that. But down by the shooting range, you'll find a fella they call Crow. He's Katz's right hand.
And once I've joined them, what next?
Find out when they're supposed to go to Sedlec. And once you've got it sorted out with them and you're gonna all ride out with the cannon, I'll go straight to...
Well, it all sounds pretty dangerous. If I say the wrong...
If you don't mess up, you'll have 1,000 kisses. But work before play. Is there anything else you want to ask before we get started?
What's it like here? Should I be afraid?
Not really. But I wouldn't call it peaceful here. You know what it's like. Humans here, Praga's there. Couple of noblemen and a bunch of mercenaries who want to fill their purses. All hot-blooded and all hating each other.
Is there anything I should watch out for?
Your mouth, mostly. You know what you like. If you give the game away, you're a dead. They get up to a lot of drinking, riding, and archery here. Now and then they fight like cats and dogs, but although...
Although what?
There's a rumor going round the soldiers that there's a spy here. At first, I was worried. Be careful.
That's all I need to know.
Get out of the water. Oh, I have to admit, you've scrubbed up nicely. Maybe I should wash you more often.
As long as it's always free of charge.
Actually, there is something you could do to repay me. But that can wait. Enlist for service first, soldier.
Can I sleep somewhere? How do I just randomly enlist? Or do I just have to rest somewhere? Yes, my son.
Find a good spot. You should pause your recording and your game.
Very well.
Or end your recording and then make a new one.
Very well.